Hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am also good. Thank you for asking. Where are you from?
I am from the United States. What's your name?
My name is Alok. What's your name?
Say again.
Alok. A-L-O-K. Alok.
Alok. Alok. Oh, okay. My name is Drea.
Drea, you're looking so young.
I don't think I'm as young as you probably think.
How do you live that? I'm just gazing and telling you that you're looking so young today. Not today, you're looking young.
Yeah, no, I'm not that young. What about you? How old are you?
I am 23 years old.
Ah, you see, I'm older than you.
But you look younger than me. Okay.
Huh?
But you look younger.
Oh, but I look younger. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm from the United States, but right now I am in Poland. What about you?
I am living in India. You know that.
How do I know?
I have my accent.
Yeah, but just because you have an accent doesn't mean that you live in India. I know people from India in Poland.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can recognize my accent. It is Indian accent.
Yes, I can recognize the accent, but doesn't mean that you live there now.
Oh,
Uh, but I have some dream to go to India
uh,
because I want to visit the temple in New Delhi. Do you know this temple?
uh,
Lotus Temple?
yeah, I know Lotus Temple, but I have
Okay, I have. Say again?
never been there.
Never been there, yeah. So I have some dream to go to this temple. I think it looks very beautiful. And also, I want to participate in Holi festival.
Then you're going to enjoy the day. Holy Festival is really great in India. If you come, then you're going to enjoy it.
But it's in March, or when is it?
Yeah, March.
March, okay. And you do this like with your family and friends, or you do with anyone in the street?
Suppose with everyone.
Yeah, with everyone, okay. And how you protect your eyes from this powder?
You can use glasses. You can use glasses actually,
You-
but most of the people don't use anything.
mhm.
They like to play that.
They like to. Oh, okay. So do you enjoy this holiday?
I enjoy so much.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about like how it started or why they do the color festival?
Actually, I don't have knowledge about that. But if you talk about that, everyone takes color and you have to wish them happy Holi. Then you can smear that on their cheek wherever you want on your on person face.
Yeah, it just looks so fun, and also when I see Indian fashion is very colorful. Like I think maybe one of the most in the world, colorful fashion. So yeah, I think it will be fun to experience this.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like to travel? I think because you want to come, so you like to travel.
Yes, I do like to travel.
Do you have headache? You're holding your head.
Oh no, I'm just no, I can't see you. Can is your video on?
You cannot see me. Yeah,
No,
my
no,
video is on.
I just see like a blurry blue square. I don't see any
Now
person.
can you see me? Video.
No.
Now.
Mm-mm. Oh, it looks I see you turned off your video.
Now.
Uh,
Now
no,
can you see me?
maybe the connection is not strong for you because I only see like a blue square. I don't know maybe what that is.
I don't know, but there must be some network issue. I think so.
Yeah, maybe. So what's your well, you asked if I like to travel. Do you like to travel?
Yeah, I asked you that. Do you like to travel?
Yes, I do. And what about you?
I like to travel, but now I cannot travel. Now I'm studying. So to travel, most important thing we should have money. I don't
Yeah,
have.
I know. Unless you can travel like something um like with some group, sometimes the first time I travel overseas, I'm trying to think. It was as a volunteer, so I didn't have much money, honestly. But maybe that's the only way you can travel if you don't have money is like I was teaching in a classroom, and then they provide me housing. And yeah, so I didn't make much money either, but at least I have a ticket and I have a housing.
Yeah, if we travel in groups, so we have to spend less money. But if we try to travel alone, then we are going to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. Have you been anywhere yet? Have you traveled anywhere so far?
If I talk about, I have never been traveled to abroad. But if I talk about in India, and
Yeah.
one more thing I also want to say you, I have never been to any other state. If I talk about our state, then I have been to some places.
You haven't been to another state yet?
Yeah,
It's expensive?
it is expensive. If you are belongs to a poor family, it is really expensive.
If you what?
If you belongs to a poor family, it is really expensive for that person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would think that you can travel at least around India.
It's not
But
like that.
maybe where you live, can you meet people from other country, or is mostly people from
Uh,
India?
where I live, I cannot meet, but there is a place, Puri Jagannath Temple. I think you know that. Everyone know
Mm.
about that. So if you go there, if you most of the foreigners come there actually to see Lord Jagannath.
Oh, people come there. And do you talk to people, or do you feel shy?
If you talk about me, I'm not a shy person. I can talk to anyone I want.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, because your English is good. Do you think you have like advanced English, or what do you think?
I don't think about anything, but I know one thing I can talk.
Yeah, you're fluent. Yeah. How many languages do you speak?
I know three languages. One is my native language, Odia, another is English, and one is Hindi. You know that,
Hindi,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hindi. Great. Yeah, I think that you're quite fluent in English. Yeah,
Can
so
I tell you a
that's.
secret? Can I tell you a
Huh?
secret? I teach student how to speak English in my native language in Odia. I teach in Odia how to speak English.
Oh, you teach?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, there you go. Were you teaching British English or American English?
I am teaching Indian English. Like
Indian.
there is yeah,
Indian.
like there is no accent. There is no British accent. There is no American accent. I am teaching Indian accent. I think
Indian
I like my
English.
accent. I don't need to
But
learn any else accent. Yeah.
but
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 one
what
thing I'll tell you, it is not our language. What I said, Indian English. It is not. It is a joke. Like
That's so funny. But you have to teach something like to spell. Are you spelling like color, like COLOUR, or are you
actually,
spelling?
in the American accent we say color, but I say color, color.
But how do you
But this,
spell? Do you teach the spelling?
yeah. Actually, they know the spelling, but they don't know how to make sentence, how to speak. They know the spelling. It is really easy because in school we study English, in college we study English, in like in university we study English. But because of lack of practice, we cannot speak. So I'm just telling them how to make sentence and speak.
Okay, okay, that is good. But I was just thinking what kind of what year, because I know British English and American English, and some things I spell a British way because I just prefer, but I know how to distinguish like theater, like for British people they spell RE, and for Americans they spell ER.
Yeah.
So yeah, little things like that, then you can say you're spelling British or you're spelling American English.
One day I was watching a story, something I don't know. It was in American accent. There's a water bottle. Water bottle. I think it is really funny how they are pronouncing. We say water, they say water. How
What
is
there?
that?
Oh, what
Yeah.
there? What there? Who is saying this? What there?
Uh, they are saying, we say in India water, but they say water. I think it's
What there?
really
What there?
interesting.
Yeah, because the United States is just people from different countries. So,
Yeah.
but I also think in the United States, because it's so big, even some Americans have hard time to understand each other because like the South, that accent can be so strong, like in the southern United States versus like the North. So even sometimes Americans, like if you meet someone from very different region, maybe the same in India, then you will have to take a little time because like southern people they speak more long, like if I was Southern, then I will speak more slow and I'll say, y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all having a good old day? It's nice to meet
Yeah.
you, and it's like very different than I'm from the middle. So I think I speak kind of more.
You speak nice, fluently, and awesome. The way you speak, it is really awesome.
Thank you. I speak
One thing
more
I will
like,
say you,
say again?
nowadays most of the Indian they like to speak like American, like they want to
Yeah,
use American accent. I
yeah.
don't like
Well,
that.
you like it?
I don't like it. I like Indian accent.
No, yeah, I don't think you need to change your accent. Like, just as long as you can be understood, I wouldn't want everyone to sound the same. It's kind
Yeah.
of boring. And certain, when you're little, like when I was small, I was born in the Bahamas. So when I was small, I had a thick Bahamian accent. But because I was a kid, then people like, kids tease you and stuff. So my mom said, like, first year in the US, I lost it. So, but now that I'm adult, I'm like, oh, it would have been cool to keep like a Caribbean accent, and people probably would think now that is cool. But when you're a kid, you just want to like sound like everyone in your
Yeah.
class. But yeah, when I was
Because
little,
if you are living in a place you are not talking like them, then you are going to face a lot of problem, especially
exactly.
mocking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I lost my accent very quickly, but now yeah, I love accents. I think it's, I think it's fun to have different accents, and some things sound nicer. Like some people speak more softly. Like I was in Germany a couple weeks ago, and even though I don't understand German, even when they speak English, it's a little bit more rough.
But I have a doubt. I want to ask you something. Uh,
Yeah.
first there was no America. First there was a, England, British, Britain. There was Britain, but
Hmm.
there were some people of you can do the British people. They actually travel to a place. They see there is nothing. They started giving the name Virginia. Then
Hmm.
America was situated there. So sometimes I think their accent should be like British people. But how they created the American accent? But first there was no America. There are only British people. They travel to a place. Then America, like from all over the world, people started coming to America. Like if you talk about the citizen of America, you cannot say they are citizen of America. They are from all over the world. Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm from Virginia. So it's funny you said
Yeah, you
Virginia.
see,
Yeah,
when
so but you're saying
we
they can't
study
say
English
they're from
literature, okay, we study English literature. There they explain everything, how America was created. First there was a Britain, how English language was developed. Everything they teach us in college. So I know a little bit about that. Our ma'am is a great teacher. Do you know that? He
who?
explained every single thing.
Who is?
Our ma'am in college who teaches like English literature.
Oh, okay. No, okay, so we only have 2 minutes, so
Yeah,
don't
we can enjoy
cut
in
off.
2 minutes. We can
But
talk
yeah,
a
I
lot of
don't
things.
think I I mean I think it depends to call yourself American how many generations you've been there,
Yeah.
because like for me, my family has been in the United States for 6 generations. So even though people might say, "Oh, I my family is Nigerian or Bahamian or something," for us, all we know is American culture. Like I didn't grow up with any culture but American culture, which is a distinct culture. Americans are very confident. Americans question things. It's a very independent culture. So for me, my family's been there for 6 generations. Then yeah, I will consider myself American, not any other country. But if your parents came from India or your grandparents came from Philippines or something, then unless you're Native American, then yeah, maybe you consider yourself like American and something else. But yeah, for me, it's hard to say because I don't have any Nigerian culture. I don't have any
Yeah.
Bahamian culture. I just have like very American like interactions. Like it is a distinct culture to be American. You realize when you travel because Americans are very confident and unfortunately sometimes individualistic. And yeah, I see in other countries that I can usually spot someone who's American because they're usually louder and they're usually just talking to everyone and they're usually like, yeah, they carry themselves a certain
But
way.
if you talk about their confidence level, it is high. You see yourself. how is your confidence level? I can
Yeah.
give your confidence level. There is 100%, but